side skirt off. It's really stuck on there. Wow, look at that dust cloud. As you can see, we've completely stripped it down. The rust isn't too bad, mostly surface level, but we need to address these welds. So we're hitting the engine block with this industrial degreaser. Watch how fast this thick grease and grime just dissolves right off the metal. Look at the state of this oil. It's thick and sludgy, exactly what we expected from this restoration. All right guys, check it out. The Lightning McQueen is finally fully primed. Look how smooth this gray finish is. We are almost ready for paint. This gray slurry is exactly what we want to see. It means it's flattening out nicely. And here's the result of the wet sand. The water beads right off, showing we've got a perfectly level surface on number 985. And listen for that distinct snap onto the ceramic. First step is scrubbing off all this surface rust with the wire brush. Then give it a quick blast of air before we lay down that first coat of gloss red. All right, so we're taking the new drilled and slotted rotor here and carefully sliding it over the studs. Make sure those holes line up perfectly. Finally got that spring seated. Took a little leverage, but number 95 is almost ready to roll. All right, guys, check this out. We're using the rotary tool here, really cutting through that oxidation. Look at the mirror finish. Look at that clarity now. Just a little more buffing, and these gauges look brand new. Make sure you get all the edges. We're using the thick white thread here. Pull it tight, listen to that creak. That's how you know the tension is perfect on this red leather. We're just securing the final fasteners on the dash trim here. As you can see, the new gauges for Lightning McQueen look absolutely pristine. See how that compresses? We want a nice, even squeeze out all the way around to ensure a tight seal on number 95. Welcome back to the garage. As you can see, number 95 is fully masked and primed. We are officially ready for the color coat. Now we just carefully pour the paint through the fine mesh strainer. This Look at that gloss. I mean, the clear coat just laid down perfectly. It looks absolutely wet. And look at that, perfectly crisp lines. The gradient looks amazing. This is always the most satisfying part of the whole process. All right, guys, you want to start from the center and work your way out to avoid bubbles. Now for the satisfying part, peeling the transfer tape. Look at this gloss, guys. This is exactly what we wanted. The clear coat laid down perfectly flat, no orange peel at all. It just looks completely wet. We finally finished the wet sanding and buffing. I mean, just look at how the lights glide over the curves. It's like glass. More polished, and the reflection is insane. So I decided to go with the classic yellow instead of the white. Just applying it carefully, one letter at a time.
All right, guys, check out the fresh paint on the Lightyear lettering. The yellow really pops against the black rubber now. Okay, easy now. Just a few more inches to go. Watch the mounts. And there it is. Sounds like we are seated. All right, guys, next up is the oil. We're using fresh 10W30 Golden Synthetic for the V8 here. Pouring it slow to avoid any air bubbles. As you can see, the panel gap is perfect. All right, the new carpet is going in. I'm just making sure to work it around the contours of the floor pan before we secure the edges under the trim. So we're just fine-tuning the angle here. A little adjustment on this side, then we apply the torque. See how that lines up? Perfect. All right, get this clamp tightened down securely. You might see a few sparks. That's normal with the initial contact. Okay, that's solid. Ignition sequence initiated. Look at that sweep. After all that work, I gotta say, it looks perfect.
Best one yet.
The detail on this replica is insane. Look at the edges on the 95, absolutely flawless. And the Rusty's logo on the hood